Hello, welcome to another glow up video, and today what we're going to be talking about is reading. So if you guys watched a few of my previous videos before, you know that some things that I'm focusing on just trying to do daily is exercising, studying Korean, and reading. And also after my last video I did a challenge where I didn't use my I was on my phone as much basically, so I swapped my screen time for my other activities, and I really had fun with that kind of challenge. And so I wanted to do one that was a little bit more specific, and it has to do with reading, and I decided that I'm going to do a little readathon. So I did a readathon earlier this year, and if you're curious how that turned out, I actually have a video of it, of a vlog that I did on my reading channel, my booktube channel, but I figured that I would do a video here. So today I'm just going to introduce to you the books that I am going to be reading, and also what my plans are for the readathon itself. So what I ended up doing is just giving a random number to each of my books that I was interested in reading just over the next few months, but obviously I need to focus on a few books if I'm going to do a readathon. So I gave each book a random number, and then I just did a random number generator thing, and I just randomly picked the books that I want to read. So I'll have 4 options for the next week. Whether I finish all of them, that's like to be seen, but I just wanted to have a good variety just in case I was in the mood for one thing over another, you know what I mean? So the first book that I will be reading is actually a continuation of a series that I have been into recently, so it's Throne of Glass. And the next book that I'm reading in that series is Heir of Fire. So I actually started that this morning because I finished Crown of Midnight, which is the second book, last night, and I want to just keep the ball rolling. So I'll be continuing with that book, and it's borrowed from the library, so I have it on my Kindle, so I just borrowed an ebook version of it. So this should be good when I'm out of the house and having something to read, because I can also read it on my phone if that is the case and I just forgot to bring my book or whatever, or I forgot to bring the Kindle rather. So yeah, I just will be reading that on my Kindle. Next, these 2 books I actually just recently got. I got them this weekend on Saturday, and they're books that I've never heard of before except for when I found them. And then one actually was researching some good spring summer reads and everything, and this one came up as a recommendation of someone's favorite book, and the way they described it, I really liked it, or it seemed interesting to me. And the other one I literally just found on the shelves at Barnes & Noble. So firstly, it is The Stand-In, and this is a standalone book, contemporary, and it's just like a switcheroo kind of situation where you have the main character, she's just an everyday kind of girl working, trying to live her life, and then we have an actress. They both look nearly identical, and the actress asks her to switch places with her. I can't speak today. I don't really know why they're switching places. I think you find out after, but I love these kind of books. I love these kind of stories. They're so much fun for me. So yeah, that's why I picked this up. So we'll see how that one goes. So that's option number 2. Next is the one that was someone's favorite book that I randomly watched on a YouTube video, and the way they described it I really liked. And this is Heartbones by Colleen Hoover. Colleen Hoover is super popular right now as far as I know, especially in the booktube, book talk, bookstagram community, the online community. So as far as I'm aware, this is about the main character who grew up with a single mom. The mom, I think, passes away or something happens to her where she has to move in with her dad, who she doesn't really know, because I think she's a byproduct of a one-night stand, that kind of thing. And so she really never had a relationship with her father. So she's now moving into his life and being taken care of by him and living with him, but he's rich in comparison to where she was before, which was not. And then she meets this guy. They both have their own emotional baggage that they're trying to heal from, and they're helping each other, and I'm guessing they're falling in love. But yeah, this seems really good, almost Cinderella-esque, but less sparkly, I guess. And this cover is really cool. Next, we have the final book option, and this is also a continuation of another series. I love series, if you can't already tell. But this one is the second book of a, I think, 5-book series. And I read this not last year, but the year before, I think, with one of my best friends, the first book. And it was really fun, but I didn't get into it. I didn't continue it, basically, right after that, because I was kind of in a weird reading mood where I didn't really want to read, even though I enjoyed the book. So last year at some point, I decided that I would just get the second book and just have it, so that whenever I was ready, I would, you know, be able to continue. And that is Tiger's Quest. And this one's really fun because it is a story about a prince who was cursed like hundreds of years ago or something like that, or like a long time ago, to be a tiger, and he could only be a human for like 1 hour within a 24-hour period. And I forgot if he could choose like which hour he was this human, or like if it was a set hour. I forgot that particular detail. But anyways, it's a story of the main character who she's helping out this prince, and she's figuring out like this mystery and everything, and they're going on a quest, which they're continuing in this book. And the first book you're in India a lot of the times, like in their wilderness and things like that, and it was really fun. So I'm hoping that this one is just as fun. We're now introduced to the prince's brother, and figuring out what his role in this curse is. So this is the second book, and yeah, those are the options that I have. So it is a very basic guideline for this readathon. There's nothing special that I need to do except read as much as I can within 7 days. So the day that you're watching this video is the day that I'm personally going to start reading, and see how far I can go. And then the next video that you see will be a just a readathon video of me reading, telling you what I think about the book so far, and just how far I'm going, how I'm liking it. I think to decide which book I'm going to start first, which is going to be between these two, I'm going to do a random number generator. So this will be book number 1, this will be book number 2, and let's see. Number 1. Okay, so that was easy. So we are going to start off with Heartbones by Colleen Hoover. And yeah, by the time you have watched this, I would have already started the readathon. You know what? I'm just going to start it today. I was going to start it tomorrow. I'm just going to start it today. So it's going to be from today, which is Tuesday, to next Monday. I think that's Sunday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Yep. That was embarrassing. So from today until next Monday, I am going to read as much of these books as I can, and see which ones I finish, see which ones I really enjoy. And then I will come back to you with an actual, with a vlog experience of this readathon. But yeah, I was really inspired by, oh, it's a love bug season. I'm starting to see a love bug on my window. Oh gosh. I am excited to do this because I'm really liking these like mini challenges that get me like a little further to where I want to go, in like little sprints, but still doing it like low-key in the background when I'm not like doing these like challenges. You know what I mean? If you also like to read, please let me know what you'll be reading this week, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!